Hi guys, it's Mrs. Lewis. We are going to go over composition of functions using numbers. There's another video out there that I have already posted that uses composition of functions with variables like x. So if you need that one, go search it out. But we're going to go over with numbers today. So what is a composition of a function? We can combine two functions in such a way that the outputs of one function become the inputs of another. So when we do this, it is written one of two ways. You'll either see it with a small circle between your F and G or with using parentheses. So just for the sake of being consistent, I'm going to go ahead and stick a number in here. So that's how you will see it when we are solving or actually just composing functions with numbers. Instead of an X, there will be a number there. And this is read the f of g of 4. So even though they have two different looks to them, they're read the same way, they mean the same thing. You might see them either way when you are going through and composing functions in algebra. So the first example here. We have our two functions. We have f of x, which is x plus 2, and g of x, which is 3x. Our instructions are to find f of g of 5. So in order to do this, we always work from inside out, meaning we solve the inside function, which is the g function, and we put the answer for that function inside the f function. So our first step here is we are going to find the the g of 5. So in order to do that, I'm going to use my g of x equation, which is 3x. That kind of looks like a negative 3x. It wasn't supposed to be. So just 3x. So in order to do that, I simply just put 5 in where x is, and I solve to get 15. 3 times 5 is 15. So then my second step is I'm going to put that answer into the f of x equation. Okay, so I'm going to find the f of 15, which is just 15 plus 2. So I take my 15, I put it into my x here in the f equation, and I solve. So 15 plus 2 is going to give me 17. So we can say for our answer that the f of g of 5 is equal to 17. Okay, so let's look at a second example. We have our two functions, f of x is equal to x squared, and g of x is equal to 2x plus 2, and they're asking us to find the g of f of 3. So again, we work from the inside out. We're going to solve that f of 3 equation, we're going to solve the f of g function, it's not an equation, before we put it into our outside function, which is g of x. So I'm going to take the f of 3, use that x squared function, and just simply replace the x with 3. So I get f of 3 is equal to 9. Once I have my inside function solved, I put that 9 into the outside function. So I'm going to find the g of 9. So I'm going to put it into 2x plus 2, replace the x with 9, and 2 times 9 is going to give me 18, plus 2 is going to give me 20. So I can say for my final answer that the g of f of 3 is equal to 20.